Okay, let's look at this one and take kind of a deep dive on this. So, I mean, I looked at your answer. You did have two of them. We were just missing one of the answers. But let's just kind of make sure we're understanding the terminology. You know, that's half the battle is just figuring out what they're asking or what they're saying, right? So sometimes they give you the equation like this, where it said where it said equal to zero, and sometimes they give it to you with an f of x. But what they're asking for is for solutions, or in this case, they use the term zeros because you're trying to figure out what makes it equal zero. Sometimes they call it roots. And so it says given that one is a zero, right? So one is a solution to this. So what we have to do is use that information to whittle this down a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do our synthetic division. So we take the coefficients. First one's a 1 right there, then a negative 13, then 47, and then negative 35. Now, it's given that 1 works. Don't change the sign. We're going to go ahead and keep that as a 1. Now, if they would have given it to you as a factor and they said, you know, it's divisible by, it would be written as x minus 1, right? But they actually give us the answer. So when you solve that, you get x equals 1. So that's one of our solutions. And when we do this, we should end up with 0 for our remainder. So we drop the first value, multiply, add. Multiply, add, multiply, add, and so we get that 0 right there. And so what we essentially did was we factored that basically. That factors into, and now I'm going to get this from this right here. So this gives me x squared minus 12x plus 35. And then we had a remainder of 0. But the point I want to make, and this will help us as we move forward into other sections on this, is that what we really did was we factored this into this times x minus 1. Now, we don't really have to worry about that. You know, we already know that solution is 1. It was given to us. So what we're really focused on is the polynomial that's left behind. And factoring this shouldn't be too bad. So we've got to figure out what multiplies to give us 35, but add up to negative 12. And it looks like it's going to be, let's see, put that there. Let's see, I believe it's going to be a minus 7 and a minus 5, right? Negatives multiply gives me a positive 35. They add to give me the negative 12 in the middle. So my solution set is 7, 5, and then we don't want to forget about the 1 up there that was actually, that one was actually given to us. And so that's what we do. Now, just to kind of give you a heads up, moving forward, some of them won't be factorable, and so you'll actually have to do the quadratic formula. So just kind of be prepared for that. But I hope that helps, and send me more.